myself is Barry O'Brien. I've been on hydrogen peroxide for almost a year. Be a year next month. 2 years next month.
How old are you?
I'm 82 years old. I'll be 83 in January. But I came across this hydrogen peroxide. It's table grade. It's from the website Guardian of Eden. But I researched it out a lot because
You wanted your wife to use
yeah,
it?
my wife, she had coagulation in her lungs, pulmonary hypertension, and they told me there's no way they could clean her lungs out. So I started researching, trying to find out. I went up to Glenrose. In Glenrose, they have a creation museum there because I understood that Adam lived for 1,300 years and Methuselah 1,600 years, and there had to be some difference than there is now. And they've proved that that's a scientific fact. And so I was just trying to find some way to get the oxygen into her lungs, so to clean her lungs out.
So you started trying it yourself?
So I got it and I started taking it myself, and I found out the first day I took it, I woke up the next morning with a bad headache, but I didn't have acid reflux that night. The next day I went ahead and took it, and the next morning I woke up, same thing. The third morning I woke up, I still didn't have acid reflux, but something else happened. My mind was so clear, I could remember where I put my keys that night, and what my work report was. I could see my report. I could see how much gas I had in my truck. And I was, man, where did this come from, But I haven't had acid reflux since, or any kind of disease or anything like that. I did notice some things that happened. Whenever I'm an old man, and whenever I hit something, I get real bad bruises. I don't have them anymore, And
How long did you have acid reflux for?
Oh, I was taking Privacid. I'm taking Privacid before I came across this. And Privacid was costing me $10 a pill. And I was trying to find
How
something.
long did you? Years?
I guess 20, 25 years.
You had acid reflux for 20 something?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
But I had a colonoscopy, and the doctor said I had hiatica hernia, and that's what's causing acid reflux. I haven't had one since then, but I don't even have acid reflux, so I don't think I've got hiatica hernia. I think that oxygen that cleared that.
Have you had physical lately?
I only had a year ago in May. I had a physical. I went to my doctor. Can I use his name?
Sure.
Yeah, Dr. Levy. He gave me one in 1999, and whenever he called me after about 3 days after, he said, "I got your blood test back, and I want to talk to you." I said, "What's wrong, Doc?" He says, "Nothing. I just want to talk to you." And I said, "Okay." So at 10 o'clock the next morning, we had an appointment. He took me in his office, and he says, "You didn't take this physical." I said, "What do you mean I didn't take the physical?" He said, "Well, I know you did, but your report comes back, you didn't take it." He says a 24-year-old athlete took this physical. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, your prostrate's normal. Your liver's clean, your kidneys are clean, everything. Your heart, everything is natural. Your blood sugar, I just can't understand it. He said, there's another thing I can't understand. And I said, what's that? He said, your hemoglobin. I said, what's hemoglobin? He said, that's your blood cells. He went like that, and he says, your blood cells has protein in it and oxygen. Where did you get all that oxygen? And I said, I've been getting it from hydrogen peroxide. I've been drinking hydrogen peroxide. He says, where do you get it? You don't know where I got it. And so anyway, I was really proud of that. Ever since the physical that I took, every time I see somebody coughing or sneezing or having a problem, I say, hey, go to the web and pull up Guardian of Eden. Yeah, I think, a lot of people, they kind of poo-poo, and a lot of them, right there when I'm there, they'll bring it up on the web,
So how's your level of energy now compared to?
Oh man, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have my breakfast at 4 o'clock. And then, well, first thing at 4 o'clock, I drink a 6-ounce glass of hydrogen peroxide. Right now I'm putting 10 drops in a gallon of distilled water. And I'm drinking a 6-ounce glass of that hydrogen peroxide. And I work out, of course. I try to stretch every muscle I got, and then it takes me about an hour. By the time I'm ready, I eat breakfast an hour later. You can't eat breakfast on top of it because it'll foam up in your stomach and give you a stomach ache. So you have to be careful. You wait 3 hours after you take it before you eat, or an hour before you eat. And so well, I've been doing that now. I'm 82. I'll be 83 in January, and I'm still digging ditches and getting up early and working. I can't stand around and do nothing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.